Oh yeah, it's four. Hey, I'm 3 minutes late. It's actually 4:03. I lied, but hey, oh no, my input. Yo. Test. Wait, I'm surprised it's even working. Yo. Hey, there we go. Actually, now let's put on the more hype song. Bro, Cycle's actually been crazy lately, chat. I got 2 new bests last weekend. New best run and a new best from 0. That's pretty darn big news if I do say so myself. But yeah, what's up, Mitsois? What's up, Nalzy, Breddy Boy, LOL, Joseph Cronin, Rashid, James, Max Potter, 13, Well Played, GFD, Bot Gorg, Marie Roby, Gamer Rap 16, Last Breath, Cubicle, Geometry Dash 5YT, Co-Brant ET, or YT, I should say. ET. Or YT, I should say. ET. Oh, there we go. on Twitch, sorry. On Twitch, we've got Django Mango, 8 Anton, we got NSM Legendary, Bobby Smith, Really Uwa. We've got One-Up, we got Craft, Reels, The Goat, Sir Toucan, Samuel the Third, Foggy W8, Warranty 99, Brunop, Joshua LSO 7. We've got Andirius GD, Johnny 41663. Love to see y'all, man. Tyler Togi 1, Vikes Life 24, Sammy 160 with a 3 stream streak, Alphone 5U5 with a 7 stream streak. Yo, W. I'm Pizza, Zodiac. I don't know my name, Noron on Twitch, X Nilzone, Chib77, Zodiac Zane, that's the full one. Pablo, Tizwegs, Plorp GD, Washoop, and back on YouTube again, we've got Bona, we got Lee G, Valley Maze, Nick Too Tall, Karen Turnbull, Apex, YouTube, Oasis Play, Zeke, PLM Official, Bandage, Wade's Ando Jump, Flies Are Harmless, Flying Ship, GMD. We got Olive R. We've got Allison Creft 4957, Jojo Yogurt, Mr. Mystery 4000, Winter Was Here, Sasquatch, and many more. So how y'all doing today, man? What's up? It's Hammer. Appreciate the $2. Played today's Wordle. It's very special. Don't I need to make like a New York Times account? I'll try it though. Wordle. Does it let me play Wordle? Play. Just let me play. Let me play. Chat. Alright, you're saying I gotta do the Wordle? Shoot, screw it. Chat, Wordle. Alright, so this is a game where you have to type in 5 letters. And then, like, if you get, it'll, like, tell you green if it was in the right place. It'll be yellow if it's the right letter, but not the right place. And yeah. So, as my first word, let's do float. Float. Enter. So we know there's an L. So there's an L somewhere. Maybe, like, laser. No. Lose. No, I can't do that. Lives. Let's try lives. So no. Okay, so there's an L and an E. Cable. No. Wait, what? Oh, we know there's an E. Maybe, oh my gosh. Let's think about this. 5 letters. And you only have 6 tries. What about pools? No, the only vowel I have is E, which means it has to be second. So maybe like belly. Okay, all right. We know the L is there. So there is a Y too. Ale. What ends with a U? What? Maybe like dryly. No, it can't be because the Y is not at the end. We know that. Dryal. Is that a word? That's not a word. God, make up words. I can't look at chat. Y'all are gonna spoil it. I cannot look at chat for this. Shoot, what word might it be? Dryal, prial, tile. Dude, what? There's an L-E-Y. Yell. Ellie. Drelly. Drelly. That's not a word. Prelly. Oh, Dusty? I didn't try that. Wait, let's just try it. There's not a T, though. Duzzle. No, chat, I don't know. Duels. Let's just try that. Just to get some more intel. Why did I do that? That was so stupid, chat. That was actually a waste of a turn. No, because the Y, I didn't put a Y. Oh, no. I might actually lose. Yeah, this game's too hard, bro. What do y'all have me playing? I can't look at chat. Rails. No. No. There's none of that. Oh my gosh, this is the hardest thing I've ever played. So there's an L, and the E has to be at the end. So let's just say L-E, probably. So, and then a Y. Yales? Yules? There's no U. What? Wait, is it like file? Is that a word? Okay. Oh my god. I think we lost chat. There's an L and E. I have one more. I literally have one more try. I'm playing the music again. I'm playing the music again. So it's... That has to be like... What? Don't even tell me. Don't even tell me. Oh my god. Is this why you guys told me to play it? Oh my god. Is it Cycle? Is it Cycle? Is it Cycle? Drumroll sound effect. Enter. Oh my god, it is! Cycle! Oh my gosh. It's literally it's the thing I'm playing. The level. The extreme demon. Holy crap. Yo, I'm so glad I played that. It was Cycle. Oh my gosh. It finally hit me. I was thinking like, wait, are y'all telling me to play because it's Phobos or something? Oh my god, it was Cycle. Dude, that is the funniest thing ever. Holy crap. That is amazing. Go Auto Dash. Appreciate the $5, broski. And thank you, Fraudulent II, for the membership, dude. Oh my gosh. Dude, it was Cycle, chat. Who would have thought? Alright. So, GD reference. Dude, such a GD reference. Alright, let's lock in on Cycles X now. My fault. I had to do that. I was so curious. I was so incredibly curious. Alright, let's start up on Cycles X, though, chat. Play Cycle... Yeah, no, we gotta play Cycles X. I mean, that's the whole point of the stream anyway, but we definitely gotta do it now. Is Cycles X gonna be your new hardest? Yes, it is. I don't know what to say, but yeah. Yo, Los Bros, you don't gotta say nothing, bro. Thank you for the $2, man. Let's play Wordle X, chat. Wordle X. By the way, chat, I finally uploaded the sweater weather video today. I finally uploaded the sweater weather video on Vortrox 2. Did y'all check that out? How many of y'all are subscribed to Vortrox 2? Yo, Jake Brennan, appreciate the £2, man. And G the V with a $20 donation! Bro, you need to read some books. Bro, come on. English was always my favorite subject in school. Like, reading English. That was always my specialty. I was good at writing scripts, at writing essays, reading. Like, that was my thing, bro. That was my thing. But yeah, new video on Vortrox 2. Talking about ads, what? But yo, big W with the 20, bro. Thank you so much, G the V123. You are the G. We don't got no demon keys, so you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Yo, Connor Lop 64, appreciate the $5. They're listening to us. No, I know. Why do they pick Cycle? Chat, you know they were watching my channel. They were like, let's make tomorrow's Wordle Cycles, right? New York Times, you guys are totally in my stream. Totally in my stream, right? For sure. All right, let's lock in on some Cycles X. I gave you 500 bits in another stream. Did I miss it, GD Cool Kid? I hope not. If I did miss it, thank you retroactively for the 500 bits. Also, we got a $10 donation from Mr. Womp. After you beat this level, can you try to beat Slaughterhouse and then buff it? Bro, who do you think I am? Buff Slaughterhouse. Dude, I could beat Nerfer House, maybe. And no, we appreciate the €2. Which RobTub level has the most aura besides Deadlocked? Let's warm up while we think about this. Bro, the smart star pauses don't even know how anything works. Nice, 94 to 100. Sir Bexo, appreciate the $2. Yo, chat, that's a good question. What Geometry Dash level do you guys think has the most aura? I'm gonna have to say, I feel like Clubstep, dude. The Clubstep monsters, that song's like kind of dubstep-y. It's very intimidating because it's the first demon. There's straight fly in it. There's memory. Hard UFO gameplay. Like, hard everything. I feel like most aura is probably Clubstep. Electromagnetic Adventures. Electromagnetic Adventures are cool. I don't know if I would say it's like aura-some, though. Yo, Ham, appreciate the 100 bits. I played it at midnight because I stayed up late. When I saw it, I knew how to tell you. Bro, thank you for telling me it's error. Do you still have that 92% chocolate? And yes, I do. Bro, chat, y'all see my community post today? Kai, appreciate the £2, bro. $2, sorry. Ordered Sonic. Oh, I forgot about that restaurant. Bro, did you guys see my, this? On my, community post, I put, I found this at the store. 92% intense dark chocolate. Chat, should I try it today? Should I try the... Bro, if you don't know, usually chocolate is like 40% dark or whatever. This is 92%, which means it's probably like so bitter. It's going to be the most bitter chocolate I ever had in my life. Should we try the 92% chocolate? It's risky though, chat. Any number with 92 is a risky thing to play with. As we all know. I think at the end of stream I might have to do it though. By the way, for those of you wondering, yesterday I ended up not eating fried catfish, but today I'm gonna have the fried catfish. I see you, Alex GD789, talking about it. Yo, Kingish, appreciate the $5. 21 on AcU and 64 to 94 in Crazy 2. Bro, you should do Crazy 2 first. That level's fun, and it'll be like a good practice for AcU. It's low-key outer space. It's randomly famous. I mean, outer space, the reason it's popular is because it's the first gauntlet level, Bono. But for the appreciate the 2 CHF. But yeah, I guess it's kind of a random level because it's not even has anything to do with fire. Like, why did RobTop put that at the beginning of the fire gauntlet? It is quite random. Crazy 4. Dude, chat, Crazy 4 is going to be so hype. I'm so excited for that level. All right, 91 100, nice. Just beat Noel, Electra. Yo, GG, Lee and Francis Austin. Yo, Mr. Womp, appreciate the $5. How far can you get in the non-nerfed version of Slaughterhouse in 10 attempts? Probably not even 5%, bro. Probably not even 5%. I was one who had catfish last night. Yo, FN kid, how was your catfish last night, man? All right, let's do the robot now. Oh, I'll hate that I there. I would hate. When is Crazy 4? Nobody knows when it's coming out yet. All we know is that DavJT announced that he's officially working on it. We don't know how far into progress he is, though. Dude, I'm hyped for Crazy 4, though. Ah! I don't know why I messed it up. Yo, Bjarni Gaming, appreciate the 1 year! 1 year! Of being subbed on Twitch. That's hype, bro. Should I try to finish B then 9 circles? That sounds like a good pipeline. Because B is like a middle-aged, like, medium, you know what I'm saying? Yo, but Naba GD, appreciate the... Alright, never mind. You said... Does Twitch thing out right here? I got 92 of my socials test. Yo, 92 is good, though. That's an A-. And no, we appreciate the €2. I beat Stereo Extremis. Nice. Who made that one? Stereo. W. Vortrox, remember when you were a furry? Were? No. Oh my god, my thing's broken. No, I was gonna do this. Okay. 85 to 100. Let's go back. Now, let me do the robot one more time. Chat, what? What did I say? 85 to 100, there we go. Jumping from Verity to Zodiac. SZ142, I am sorry for your loss. Tell Zoink to verify Heliopolis. Bro, y'all gotta go tell him that. I don't even... Bro, he said Heliopolis scares him. That's how you know it's hard. Zoink said that Heliopolis scares him. What the freak? Why didn't you include W pop-off in videos? Are you talking about the one where I challenge all the best GD players? Well, I like thought about it, but I only wanted to do 3 because 4 would have just been too much. And like Trick like recently overtook Zoink on the demon list temporarily. And then Zoink's just obviously the best. And then Doggy's like gonna verify the top one. So I thought he was a good option. And also at the time, W Pop-Off wasn't as active. And I also like never really talked to him. Because like Trick, Doggy, and Zoink, like I've talked to all of them. I never really talked to W Pop-Off. So like, it didn't, I don't know. Like, I didn't not invite him for any specific reason. It's just I didn't really know him like I do the others. Yo, also, we just got 77 to 100 real quick. We love that. Let's go back here. My warm-up is just get through every single part one or two times. I finally locked in on this part. I just had to, like, spend that whole day practicing it that one time. Ah, did it too late. Mr. Womp, appreciate the 5 buckaroos, my friend. What will happen if you die at 92% on Cycles X in a run from 0? Will you have a slight crash out, buddy? Slight? Slight is underselling it. Look, I don't want to say if I will or will not crash out, because who knows how I feel. Maybe I'll get 92 and I'll be happy I got a new best. Who knows? But maybe I'll be upset too. Alright. There we go. That was pretty good. Yo, Noe, appreciate the €2. What is 5 times 11? 55. King Sandbot reference. Yo, Jelena, appreciate the 100 RSD. Alright, we got through that. Let's do Voxy Cat. Voxy Cat, 61%. 61 is really hard, dude. It's just getting in there is so hard. Bro, Voxy Cat. Yeah, it's hard. Like, gravity, like, really takes you there sometimes. I don't really know what. I have a theory. Is it because the gravity is different in mini versus large size? Huh. I have to look into that more. Too soon. Too soon, guys. Questionable. Ooh, I died there. Yo, good attempt, though. Good little run. 58 to 87. We'll take that. We'll take that. Let's do all of Voxy Cat now. Ah, I was a little weird there. Yo, happy birthday, Chrisia. Yo, chat. I'm gonna need y'all to do a favor, bro. I need to ask something big of you guys. Chat. Can everybody type your favorite food in the chat? What's y'all's favorite food? I want to know. I'm in the mood of thinking about food right now. You guys know if you watch my streams, I love yapping about food. I don't know why. I genuinely just enjoy food. Like, every time I go to a new city, the first thing I want to do is try food. Call me big, I don't care. But I like food. I think it's fun to see different cultures. Pizza, spaghetti. Pizza, spaghetti, pigs in a blanket. Nah, you're banned. Nico's shorts, you're banned. Do not say that. Pad Thai, tacos, fried chicken, bread, pineapples with mustard. Benjo, you gotta be. Bruh. Shawarma, cheeseburger, butter chicken, shredded cheese. Shredded cheese, that's specific. No, we appreciate the €2. I didn't upload anything on April 1st of Vortrox too. Chicken Alfredo, ribs, chicken curry, carbonara, mango, sushi, lasagna, rice, salmon sushi. Yeah, dude, salmon sushi. Lana, you get it. Greedy? What? I think that's the wrong thing. Moldy lasagna. It's in your, yeah, it's in your name. Raw straight cheese. I've always been surprised that so many people like to just eat cheese. I don't know. I've never been able to just sit down and like eat cheese, like just like raw plain cheese. Nothing wrong with it. Just not for me. Pasta, steak. How you like your steak done? Fried rice. Ceviche. Yo, ceviche is good. I had that for the first time last year. Swedish pizza. You're banned. You're banned, Calvin. You're banned. I'm not about to have somebody who likes Swedish pizza in my chat. Oh, heck no. Bruh. Yo, good attempt though. Got through Voxy Cat. Medium rare steak. I like medium steak. Yo, rah! 26. Appreciate the 5 PLM. Thanks, man. King of like stuffed cabbage, popcorn chicken, ravioli Alfredo. Dude, chat, I've been craving raviolis, bro. You know how it's been actually years since I've had raviolis. Years. I just like, it's one of those things you don't like think about, and then after you think about it, you're like, dang, I haven't had a ravioli in a minute. Like, chat, think in your head right now, when's the last time you had a ravioli? It's probably been a while. It's probably been a while. What's wrong with Swedish pizza, bro? I just don't want to put bananas and French fries on my pizza. Is that so wrong? Empanadas, valid. Korean barbecue, bro. I haven't tried Korean barbecue yet. Is it good? Don't you have to like cook it yourself though? It's kind of weird. Next time I go to New York City, I'm gonna try some Korean barbecue because there's literally Koreatown there. Probably a good place to try it. Langos, look it up. Trust. Bono, I don't know what that is. I think that's UCHF. You said bangos, langos. Langos. Oh, it's Hungarian. Oh, I would try this. What is that? It's like a deep fried bread with like cheese on it. That's pretty good. I would try this. Langos. It's a Hungarian food. Anybody ever have? I've actually never seen this food. It's my first time seeing this. Bro, I want to try that. Yo, next time I go to New York City, I bet there's a Hungarian restaurant. Yo, Fire Gamer Pizza. Appreciate the $10 donation. Or Fire Gamer Plays. Try Turkish pizza. What is Turkish pizza? Wait, I think I looked this one up. Yeah, this one's funny because like the shape is weird. I don't know why it looks like a boat. I would try that. I would so try that. Turkish pizza, chat. All right, let's lock in. We did Voxy. Let's do a corridor. Yo, Ali Mishes. Appreciate the £5. Feels weird to see this happen live. Yeah, chat. Ali Mishes is one of my editors. And they're used to seeing the recordings after the streams. This is the first time seeing it live. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Just kidding. I stream almost every day. Oh, well, on a good week, I stream almost every day. My stream schedule's not the most consistent. It's kind of like when I'm in a good mood, I'll stream every day. And then like my finger hurts or like just stuff's going on. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just not going to stream for 5 days. I'm on a streak right now, chat. What is this? Is this a 6th day in a row? 'Too late. Yo, 46.74 though. We will take that. Jollof rice from Nigeria. I've heard of that. I think I saw iShow Speed eat that on one of his Africa streams. Chick-fil-A sandwich. Valid, bro. All right, chat. Next question. What is your least favorite food? This is going to start some fights in chat. My least favorite food, y'all know, pigs in a blanket. I think it is by far the worst food. Little hot dogs and croissants in the hot dog oil soaks the croissants. It gets them all like soggy. And it has like the hot dog oil in the croissant is legitimately the worst flavor I've ever had ever. Like it's not even close. Mmm, 33-76. We'll take that. That's a good run. I don't like that I'm dying to these so much, but we just gotta have that. I hate broccoli. I actually really like broccoli. Cucumber, peanut butter. What? Mayo. I can see that. Mayo's kind of weird. Mushrooms. I used to hate mushrooms, bro. I'm a fan of mushrooms now. Fish and chips, pineapple. Pineapple on pizza, eggplant. I don't like eggplant. Vegetables. Just vegetables, period, is crazy. Olives. No, I hate olives, chat. I do not mess with olives at all. Olive oil is fine, like when you cook with it, but like, I don't know how people be eating olives. Gina does that. Matter of fact, Gina's whole family does it. They love olives. Like, well, I guess when you're Italian, you like olives, right? Gina has a high percentage of Italian in her DNA. Olive lover. Yeah, too soon. I had 50 specifically, I noticed. Snails? I didn't even know you could eat those. Pig ears? Bro, I thought those were given to dogs. Humans eat those? I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Some people eat chicken feet. Bro, at the store the other day, Or like, me and Gina were trying to get like chicken to make for dinner, like just like chicken breasts. Bro, we go to the grocery store, no chicken breasts, they only have chicken feet. We were like, are you kidding me right now? Like, if I want to eat chicken tonight, it has to be feet. I think I'm good on that. I know some people out there who would eat chicken feet, though. I'll tell you that. And the thing is, maybe they're secretly really good, but I'm just not going to be the one to try it, you know? Leek. I've actually never had a leek. I've only ever seen leek in, like, Plants vs. Zombies. Yo, I've never seen leek in my whole life, actually. I don't even know if we have those in Pennsylvania. Is that, like, a European food? There's also bok choy. That's another weird green plant I don't see often. $33 to $62, but that's good though. Yo, CO, appreciate the €5. I think you'll like gyros. Oh, I love gyros. Oh, I love gyros. I love me a good old Greek gyro. And Anton with the 50CZK. I hate tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes. But no, I love gyros, chat. Y'all ever have gyros? Yo, Bendy57, appreciate the dollar, man. All right, we're good with that, actually. Let's do tried. Right, this warm-up's going very nice. Let's do tried's part. We lagging, chat? Jollof is the best food, though. Yeah, I ought to try that one of these days. But that's the great thing about New York City, chat. Like, literally every food you guys are saying, it don't matter what country you're from. If I go to New York City, I can try that food. Because every country's in New York City. Like, name a country, there's like at least 10 restaurants in New York City that have that country's food. Native, too. Bro, that jump's kind of weird. Alright, tried's part. Try muted. Chat, what do you mean muted, bro? YouTube is not receiving enough video, bro. Why are we lagging? Come on, man. Yo, Melissa Laws, appreciate the $2. What will you beat after Cycles X? I don't know yet. Chat, why is it lagging? Is it only lagging on YouTube? Oh, Twitch is stable. Yo, all right, people on YouTube, if you're lagging, come to my Twitch. Twitch has no lag and it's better quality too. I'm pinning it in the chat. I'm pinning it in the chat, okay? I'm also gonna put it at the top of the description. Yeah, it's pinned in chat. If it's lagging, bro, go to Twitch. Twitch is usually better quality. Try Haggleslag. What is that? Favorite level from top 5. Wow, Tidal Wave is still... People like Tidal Wave over Orbit and Flame Wall? That's crazy. My favorite Demon List level right now is probably Menace. Nice. A little too early there. That's fine. Let's do this. You like Orbit or Flame Wall better? Oh, man. Well, I'm literally wearing an Orbit t-shirt right now. So I feel like I should say Orbit, right? I feel like I should say Orbit. But Flame Wall is really cool, though. I think I'm going to have to pick Orbit, though. Orbit's, like, such an impressively made level. Dang, bro. Oh, you know, I'm not focused, though. Bro. What? What? Alright, what would you guys pick? Orbit or Flame Wall? Favorite level? Ah, dude. Yo, Angel Tonner, appreciate the $2. You should beat Minus World or do a silent level. Bro, how am I supposed to do that? Orbit, 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 Flame Wall. Mods, run a poll on Twitch. I'll start the YouTube one. Let's do a poll. I'm gonna start a poll. Which level is better? Orbit, Flame Wall. We're running a poll. Because these are probably like the most notable top 5s, like quality-wise. Between just those two, Flame Wall and Orbit. Alright, so Orbit's winning on Switch. Orbit's also winning on YouTube, but it's pretty close on both. It's like 60-40 split. Favorite ice cream flavor? My favorite ice cream flavor gotta be mint chocolate chip. I love that flavor. Ah, that's fine. Alright, let's do Vealt, Pudding and Harvey attempt. Alright. Chat, what do you say we play from 0 in a minute? What do y'all say we play from 0? Let's do Tried Spark one more time. There we go. That's fine. Let's do this. Do this. Come on. Try to level Air Fryer. Air Fryer by Aimbotter. That level has one of my favorite Geometry Dash songs. Blackbeard by Zambi. Okay, why am I not getting through that part? Actually, you know what though? Let's play from 0. Let's play from 0. Chat, it is that time. We're gonna play from 0 now. What's a good wave-heavy entry extreme? Maybe Cat Planet. I think it's like one of the easiest 9 circles extreme demons. There's probably something easier, but Cat Planet's pretty popular. Rank the top 25 by song. Holy copyright. That would be cool though. Do you like Orbit Gum? I actually do not like gum. I don't know. I actually do not like gum. I just feel like my thing with gum is like it's a good flavor for like 30 seconds. You know what I mean? Like you start chewing on gum, it's good. And then like 1 minute later has no flavor anymore, and now there's just this like gross thing in your mouth. Not a fan, not a gum guy. I've always been surprised. Like, a lot of people are, like, obsessed with freaking gum. It's like, what? Yo, Naba with 100 bits. Fixed by Google account. Oh, W. Let's go. Also got 700 on Komodo. Nice. Yes, I do, Naba. Komodo's so good, bro. Bruh. Too early there. Too early there. Should I beat Sweater Weather? Sharkman, no, yeah, Sweater Weather's good. I was just disappointed in myself because, like, it took me way too long to beat. I say it's good, though. But I was just, like... It was a horrible experience for me because I set my expectations way too high for myself. And And as a result, I was extremely disappointed. Because there's an equation in life. Hold up. I should have done it like. How does it go? Expectations. Wait. Alright. It's reality minus expectations equals happiness. So you want the reality number to be higher than your expectations. So say you expect 100. Or no, say you expect 50, but the reality is 100. Now you have 50 happiness. But if you expected 75, but the reality was 25, now you have negative 50 happiness. So it's a equation to say that you shouldn't set your expectations too high for things, because then you'll be let down if it's not as hype as you expected. Y'all see it? Y'all see the vision? Yo, Josh, Yo, Josh with the 5 pounds, bro. Yo, Josh and Frizzy are the best at wave and ship. But Josh is better at the ship. Send that to Josh and Frizzy. Well, you probably are Josh. I just made that up. Maybe you're not better at the ship, but I think you guys should compete. Kiernos, appreciate the 2 Canadian. You should try 10th circle. No, I do want to do that. And Rob with the 5 PLN. I do want to do that. I do want to do that. Go to Raising Cane's, dude, chat. I would love to. Bro, holy fail. I hit that orb really early. I did the exact same thing again. Shoot for 3! There we go. Now the big scary jump got me. What are you going to play after Cycles X and Tidal Wave? Shoot, I don't even know. I could, you know. Maybe after Sonic Wave, I should just start Bloodlust. Who knows? Do you have any idea how much of your viewers are Polish? I think a good amount. I've seen quite a few Polish people. I can actually get an exact stat breakdown of what country you guys are from. You want to see this? You want to see this, chat? Watch this. Gotta go to my YouTube analytics. Audience. Let me pull this up, chat. Let me pull this up. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Look at this, chat. You guys will probably find this interesting. So in the last month, chat, United States was 34% of my viewers. 7% was United Kingdom. 6% was Canada. 5% was Philippines, which always surprises me. Shout out to the Philippines. Any Filipinos in the chat? Australia was 3%. Germany was 2.8%. So I think Philippines is the highest non-English, like, primary language country, followed by Germany. We have 2% Swedish. Yo, chat, I didn't even know that. Chat, say yes if your country's here. Type your country. Type your country, chat. Can you beat Cat Planet for Vortrox 2? I'm scared of that level. Well played. That level feels so much harder than they say. Poland is 2% of my viewers. 2% of my viewers are from Poland. And we have Finland, Indonesia, Romania, India, Netherlands. Those are all 1%, 1 to 2 to 3%. And below Netherlands, we have all the less than 1%ers. So we have Italy, Norway, Czechia, Malaysia, UAE, Serbia, Turkey, Greece, New Zealand, Croatia, Denmark, South Africa, Ireland, Brazil, France, Saudi Arabia, Vietnam, Spain, and Mexico, Russia, Thailand, and Hungary, Slovakia, Austria, Lithuania, Bulgaria, Singapore, Israel, Mongolia, Egypt, Pakistan, Belgium, Ukraine, Switzerland, Iraq, Bangladesh, and Albania. Any Albanians in the chat? 62,000 people have viewed my channel last month. Wait, does it let me change, like, let's do last week. It's about the same. It's literally the exact same, actually. What about lifetime? Ah! I just opened up GD. Yeah, lifetime's the same though. But yeah. Those are the stats, chat. Yo, lol, Emooks, appreciate the 5 New Zealand dollars. There's a level that's almost easier than Blood that's called the Devon. There's only 8 victors on it. Huh. Should I play the Devon? Alright, let's lock, chat. I already did react to that. It's Real Saturn. Who's your favorite content creator? Lately I've been watching... See, my GOAT is always going to be Eric Van Wilderman. The GOAT's always going to be Eric Van Wilderman. But, like, if we're talking, like, non-GD, probably, shoot. I like Small Ant, but I don't watch all of his videos. I'm kind of a fake fan. I only watch it if it's Pokemon or Minecraft. No, my favorite YouTuber is Lemon. He's my favorite. His documentaries and storytelling and the visuals he uses and, like, the songs he uses are, like, literally, like, all the visuals and songs are things that, like, I know and like personally. He uses them all to tell a compelling story about just literally the most random topics, and I love it every time. Favorite YouTuber gotta be Lemon. Any of y'all ever watch him? Vsauce? Yeah, Vsauce is a classic. All of his videos, even though a lot of them are like 10 years old, they're still so good. Like, you can learn so much about the world. I messed up that jump. Mr. Beast. I like a good Mr. Beast video every now and then. Favorite car brand? Shoot, I don't know, man. I've always liked Porsches. I really like them. I don't really like the newer Porsches, though. The SUVs are ugly, bro. The Porsche Macan or whatever. That thing is hideous. I can't imagine paying, like, whatever it costs for that thing. Like, just buy, like, a freaking Honda SUV. Like, what are you doing? Ah, I should have done double click. BMW all day. See, BMWs are kind of cool, but the drivers are, like, the worst. Literally every time I'm, like, near a BMW on the road, it's an unpleasant driving experience. Like consistently every time. They don't use their turn signal and randomly turn. They tail you for no reason. They try to pass you on a double line road for no reason. Like, bro, BMW drivers are the worst. They have such egos. They think they're so cool. And they have their car that loses, like, 75% of its value after a year. Not cool, bro. I don't like BMWs. Lego. Lego? Yo, Brooke Richards, appreciate the $5, man. Yo, W Noah Boa Toa. Biggest W of them all. Supra, yeah, Toyota Supra. I mess with a Toyota Supra. I like them. Yeah, I'm not like a big car guy. I have no interest in getting no fancy car. All right, 27% new best for the day. We'll take that. We'll take that. BMW equals big money waste. Yo, it's Ham. Appreciate the 2, by the way. What do you know about primitive technology? Huh? I don't know what primitive technology is. What, like a Ford Model T? Yo, who messes with the Ford Model T? I like how the robot's just flying and it's dead. R.I.P. No, the YouTube channel. There's a YouTube channel called Primitive Technology. I never heard of that one. Unstable SMP. I don't watch them, but I've actually met some of them at VidCon one year. I like Asdacross. He's like a Destiny 2 YouTuber. Well, now he does Marathon. I just like his narration, though. It's good background stuff. I like Summoning Salt. No Kimon. How'd I mess up that jump? I normally don't die here. Yo, LXL spreadsheet with the $2. How hard is Cycles X list-wise? It's hard to really say. Like, we'll see when it comes out, but my estimate is somewhere in the top 250. Because Time Extreme is right around number 300. I think this is definitely harder than Time Extreme. So I'd have to assume, like, around top 250. Potentially top 200. I didn't jump high enough there. You hit 1.2 mil subs. Not quite. We are close, though. Yo, chat, everybody better be subscribed, bro. There's a chance we actually hit 1.2 million today. That would be quite exciting. We'll see. Oh, I messed up that jump. 15%, we'll take that. You should try to beat Zodiac. Yeah, I want to beat Zodiac one day, but like Bloodlust has to be first. Yo, Blizzard Blade, thanks for gifting a sub on Twitch, dude. Stan, I already read your message. Why are you still spamming it? I never understand when people do that. I think they get so focused on copy-pasting the same message that when I actually do reply to it, like, they don't even notice. It's like, bruh. Is Cycles X harder than Nelv? Where's Nelv on the list? Banana. Anybody know? Nelv isn't harder than Bloodlust, right? I forget where it is. Nelv is 215, 230, 224. People are saying 224. Yeah, that's harder than I thought. I thought Nelv was, I think Nelv got moved up. I thought it was, like, below Time Extreme. Yeah, I would say, I don't know, like, what am I gonna beat next? Let's look at the demon list real quick. For some ideas. So, Time Extreme, my current hardest is at 312. 312. Right? Above that... Okay, so... Let's see. Like, Cycles X at least top 300. But it's really hard. So I want to say it could be top 250. Above Plasma Bulls Finale. Really? See, like, I didn't play these levels, so I can't really say. But, like, all right, I'm going to say top 300, maybe top 250. Dude, I want to be Kawaretta so bad. Kawaretta's a bucket list level. And then we're getting closer to Bloodlust now. Oh, this Demos. Oh my god, chat. What if I beat... What if I beat... There's a map pack called Phobos and Friends. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's Proteus, which is like the second half of the song. Phobos, which we all know and not really love. Demos, and then Demos again. Okay, this one's crazy. Number 31 in the demon list, you're going to throw that in? That's kind of crazy. But where's Bloodlust? Bloodlust is like... Where is it? Where's Bloodlust? Bloodlust is... It's a 230's congregation. Demos... Where's Bloodlust? Oh, Bloodlust is 213. Exactly 100 spots above Time Extreme. So I don't think Cycles X is harder than Bloodlust, but again, you never really know. You never know, chat. 213 is crazy, though. Bloodlust used to be top 1 forever. But yeah, it's like, should I go from Sonic Wave and Cycles X to Bloodlust next? Like, later this year? Or should I do something leading up to it? Like, probably not Congregation, but maybe Demos. Chat, Demos would be kind of funny, though. Demos would be kind of funny. A Congregation I absolutely want to beat one day, but I don't know if I want to do it as, like, my new hardest. Visible Ray. I've seen people beat this. Coward Red Eye I want to do. Death Corridor Z would honestly be cool, but I'm pretty sure this level is like very wave choke pointy, which is like my least favorite thing. Wait, there's a whole lot of levels. GBS. Midnight Tokyo. Yeah, there's a lot of levels I don't even know. Omega. We'll see, chat. We'll see. Hyper Paracosm. Bad Piggies. Wave. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see, chat. We'll see. It would bring back trauma if you beat Demos. See, I know you guys want me to play Demos, the sequel to Phobos. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It would be kind of funny, though. I admit it. The buffed remake of Phobos. Like, that sounds like the worst possible level imaginable. But it would also be kind of funny. We gotta think about it, chat. Like, do you guys think I should beat Demos? Yes or no? Yo, Ruka TM, appreciate the Prime sub. And we got 1,000 bits from Mr. Lop 1930. How was your day? My day was excellent. Even more excellent with those 1,000 bits. Thank you very much, Lop. How was your day? For the clips, bro. Look at y'all spamming yes. Everybody just wants me to freaking play. Everybody just wants me to freaking play. Demos. 100 bits I missed. Did I really? Mr. King Knox just donated 100 bits. Thank you, bro. And y'all are saying I missed bits earlier? Oh, Vexify444 with 100 bits. I genuinely don't think anyone else watches from the country Wales except me and my friend. Wales? Chat, who's from Wales? Where even is Wales? Is that by England or Australia? Oh, what the heck? Wait, why did I not... Wales is like on the edge of England. What? Yo, I forgot that this exists. I'm not gonna... Sorry to my Wales viewers, but I forgot this was here. Yo, look, we got some people in chat talk about Wales. Three new messages. 3 first messages on Twitch. They said they're from Wales. We brought them out of their slumber. Yeah, Wales. Yeah, so there's Ireland. Why is Northern Ireland its own country? Is it? I think it is. No, it's not. Yeah, there's Ireland, UK, Scotland up here, Wales. Interesting. Wales. What goes on in Wales? Scotland mentioned. I got a family out in Scotland. To my Scottish family, if you're watching, hello. My Grammy was telling me all about you guys. Yeah, why is Northern Ireland a different country, or is it just like there? Does anybody know? Yo, we got 1,000 bits again from Lop 1930, saying that Wales is boring. Do you think Wales is boring? Look, you're from Wales, so you're allowed to say it. I can't call another country boring without going there. Northern Ireland is just rain, trust me. Can you react to Glass Chapel? I reacted to it yesterday. I'm going to post the reaction on Vortrox Live. It's part of the UK. So Northern Ireland is that's weird. Northern Ireland is a different country. That's weird. Wait, I thought that, like, England left the United Kingdom. Like the Boris Johnson dude with the crazy hair, you was talking about that. Which doesn't even, like, how is the king gonna leave the kingdom? That doesn't even make sense. I remember that being, like, news a while back. It was like Brexit. Brexit, yeah, Brexit. It did not, huh? Yo, what? Alright, it sounds like I'm wrong. Wait. They left the EU. Okay, alright, they left the EU. Alright, same thing. UK, EU. Literally, what's the difference? So what's EU? European Union, right? That sounds like the same thing as United Kingdom. It's like multiple kingdoms united. Bro, y'all don't... Bro, alright. Let me ask you guys a trivia question. What states were in the Confederacy back in the 1800s, huh? When the country split, America split in two. Bet you I don't know that, Europeans. No, just kidding. I don't even know. Actually, yeah, I do now. Virginia, West Virginia, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida. Probably Alabama and Arkansas. Potentially Louisiana. Probably not Louisiana. You are so American. I am American, okay? I don't know that much about other, like, continents. Look, the only way Americans learn about geography is through playing GeoGuessr, and I just started playing GeoGuessr like a few weeks ago. Oh, I feel like I'm low-key stuck here. Let's just go do runs from here. Nostalgic Journey by Team Throwback. I remember that level, actually. I remember people arguing over whether it should get rated or not. Bro. Yeah, I did Wordle earlier, guys. I'll just put the glasses on. Let's go. It's something called basic knowledge. What basic knowledge would it take to know about British politics? Do British people know about American politics? Like, do you guys know that, like, Donald Trump is our president? Because I'm going to be honest, I don't know who the president of the UK is, or the prime minister. Okay, I feel like the whole world knows Trump, though. He's quite a loudmouth. He makes himself very known. But, like, I don't know who the Prime Minister of the UK is. I knew it was Boris Johnson back then. I don't know who it is now. Unless he still is. But I thought he stepped down or something. Matter of fact, I don't know the CEO or Prime Minister or President of any other country. No, none, actually. Keir Starmer? That's his name? Oh, Keir Starmer. Is that the one who banned Kanye from the UK? L president. I kind of know the Canada one, Justin Trudeau. But I only know him because he's dating Katy Perry. And they're at Coachella. Oh my god, I really am an American, aren't I? I really am an American. You are so Egyptian. What? What are we even talking about? What about North Korea? I know North Korea is easy because they've had the same leader for like 30 years. Kim Jong-un. I know Russia, Vladimir Putin. I know China, Xi Jinping. My apologies if I pronounced that wrong. Justin Trudeau is not our prime minister anymore. Yeah, didn't he, like, quit? I don't know. I know Canada got some issues with their politics. You know Friedrich Merz? No. Bro, literally everyone knows Trump. Yeah. Honestly, chat, if you think about it, the most famous person alive right now is probably Donald Trump. Because think about it. Who's more famous? Because politics supersedes all language barriers, because everybody's involved with politics. Like, I would say Taylor Swift, but I doubt Asian countries care about Taylor Swift. Yo, why am I lagging? Elon Musk? Nah, Trump's definitely more. Yo, my game's mad stuttery. The heck? Why was it Ronaldo? Okay, Ronaldo's pretty famous, but I low-key didn't know he existed until Speed started talking about him. And I can't be the only one. I only know Ronaldo and Messi because of Speed. Again, call me an American, okay? I didn't know soccer was a real sport. I thought that was like a Little League thing. I didn't know there was a World Cup. Bro, how did I even die there, bro? Let's do Voxy. You're the only one, bro? Literally cap, bro. There's plenty of people who didn't know who Ronaldo was until recently. But I feel like Donald Trump has to be the most well-known person alive. He's always in the news. People know him as being crazy and saying crazy things. He's been the president for 4 years. 4-year gap, and then he's back again. He has longevity. Because I don't think that's just my American mind. Like, I feel like every country knows Trump. Like, I think he's probably the most popular person alive, right? Kids don't know about him. They do, though, because of the memes. He's always in memes. Bro seasons his chicken with watery so American. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Update the description. Oh, yeah. Whoopsie daisies. I mean, name somebody more famous. Because I would say Taylor Swift, but I feel like she's mostly popular in, like, only English-speaking countries. But she's crazy famous. Like, as far as American celebrities go, probably Taylor Swift, to be honest. I feel like everybody knows her. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. Well, I'm talking about people who are, like, currently, like, alive. Oh, if we're talking historically, though, probably Jesus. Yeah, definitely. Because almost every human in the last 2,000 years has known about him. George Washington. George Washington, I feel like, is only an American thing, though. I doubt, like, countries that don't have anything to do with, like, the English language to care about George Washington. Vortrox has to be top 10 famous people. Yeah, Glizzy knows. Yeah, it's Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and Vortrox. The most rich, famous people in the world, guys, right? Yeah, me and Elon and Trump, and especially me, are the most famous. Steak with popcorn butter is low-key suey. What are we talking about? Steak with popcorn? What are you eating? Steak corn? That doesn't like. Honestly, potentially Mr. Beast. Oh, that's actually a good contender. Mr. Beast. I feel like older people don't really know about him, though. But, like, as far as kids go, honestly, maybe Mr. Beast. But even then, I feel like a lot of... Mr. Beast mostly appeals to boys, I feel like. He's very much like an epic boy channel. Not that girls don't enjoy him, but I feel like naturally girls would not gravitate to him. Or even YouTube in general. I don't know. I don't know why. I feel like YouTube has a male lean. But again, I am a male, so I have a male perspective on things. There's probably plenty of gigantic, like, female catered YouTubers I just don't know about. Oh, too early there. 51 to 79. Then we'll take that. Did I get raided? Wait, Mustang, which raid you come? Wait, did I miss a raid? Who raided me? Yo, Steve Gaming Newsome. Appreciate the raid of 11 people, my friend. Yay! Yo, Kenthalis, I mentioned Nostalgic Journey, bro, earlier. Yo, and Farbites with 100 ARS. Could you make a Cycles mashup with your voice so we can use it? Cycles mashup with my voice. That's something. And Ironale, appreciate the $1. Huh. Bro. Yo, Frogula the second. Appreciate the 5 Brazilian reals. You're the female catering YouTuber, Vortrox. That's why I'm here. Yo, did you see that? I did that without looking. That was awesome. Oh, then I died anyways. But yo, W. Yeah, I wonder, wait, what is my distribution between girl and boy viewers? Hold on, wait, I can actually check this. Fun fact. Let's check the analytics. What do the YouTube analytics say? They tell us all. Let's go to analytics, go to audience. Look, I could look. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, look at this, chat. 73% male and 26% female. That's actually not a bad ratio. So 1 in 4 of my viewers are a girl. Hey, let's go. We got some diversity around here. And then the biggest age group is 35 to 44. Yo, let's go. Where are my 35-year-olds at? Where my 35 to 44-year-olds at? That's definitely not people lying about their age. All real. 14% are above 45. 2% of my viewers are above 65. Where y'all at, man? Where y'all at? Where are my old uncles out there? Uncles and aunties. Where they at? No. I just choked in my own spit almost. Ironale, appreciate the $2. What's your next demon gonna be? I'm thinking Sonic Wave, but we'll see. Fake Zoink raid? Huh? Huh? I'm 54. Does that count? You fit into the age range. 54. But I wonder if it says 1 in 4 of my viewers are girls because of, like, younger people or just anybody who's on their parents' account. Like, if you're on your mom's account. Because I know a lot of people, like, if they're watching on a TV, for example, their parents are probably logged into the TV. But they still, like, watch YouTube. Like, how many people in chat right now are actually a girl? I went too early. Okay, we got some people saying yeah. We got some people saying yeah. 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 Any of y'all ever watch Gravity Falls? Oh, that was such a weird thing. Yo, I just did alternate clicking. Alternate clicking without looking through the straight fly. That was probably the craziest thing ever. Bro. What are we even doing? Bro. Rob top raid? What are we even talking about? Now you're ready for Sakupin circles? Chat, I need to learn how to alternate click better. Bro, what are we doing? I'm a girl, but watch things that are stereotypically for boys. And there ain't nothing wrong with that, Rex. Because realistically, whether you're a boy or a girl, you could do anything that are like either feminine or masculine. Like Alright, y'all gonna make fun of me for this, but when I was little, chat, when I was little, I liked to watch My Little Pony. Which is usually for girls, but I liked it. I admit it. I used to watch My Little Pony when I was a youngin'. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's one of the manliest things I ever did. That show teaches you about friendship. It teaches you about good values. And it was funny. Yeah, I admit it. My Little Pony is so tough. See, y'all know, bro. Y'all know. Like, if you actually watch that show, you realize, like, it's actually pretty good. It's actually a good show. I probably wouldn't watch it now, but I enjoyed it when I was younger. Anybody watch Teen Titans? Oh, yeah, I did. Well, I didn't really watch the original Teen Titans, but I watched Teen Titans Go. Who's your favorite pony? Oh my god. Chat, we are not about to talk about my little... Alright. Let me think real quick. So what do we got? Y'all gonna make fun of me for this, but we got Fluttershy, Rarity. There's Spike. Pinkie Pie. Twilight Sparkle. Applejack. Bro, who just played that sound effect? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think I like Twilight. As basic as that may be. No, I like Derpy Hooves. Yeah, not chat. Yeah! Who cares? Who cares? I'm not afraid to admit it. Bruh, 5174. Alright, Loki, let's go back to 33, I think. Sammy alert. Oh, you came at a great time. I didn't know you were a pony enthusiast. See? Bro, that's what I'm saying. King Samlot even knows too. King Samlot loves My Little Pony. That's one of the manliest things you could watch. When I was a youngin', bro, while I was working out and lifting 100-pound weights, I would have My Little Pony on in the background. Yep. Sometimes what you gotta do. Sometimes that's how it be. King Moose raid? Okay, you guys have been lying about raids the whole time. I'm not even gonna trust it. Did you ever watch Grizzly and the Lemmings? I've actually never heard of that one. Real ones watch Blue's Clues while working out? Nah, alright, now you're spitting. King Sam-a-Lot. Blue's Clues was so tough when I was like 5. Max and Ruby, another classic. Who knows about Max and Ruby? Ah, 61. 33 to 61. Did you watch Paw Patrol? I was like a little bit older like when that came out. Like I was like kind of aged out of it when it came out. But I watched it like a little bit. My favorite shows though, I like to watch like Adventure Time, regular show, Amazing World of Gumball, SpongeBob. Bro, alright, 33 to 64, not bad. What else did I watch? The Mickey Mouse Show. Oh my god, Joe Coolman, are you talking about the like the shorts they would make? Where it was like the weird art style? Bro, there was an episode of that called Pandemonium. That was actually the funniest thing ever when I was younger. I'm surprised to see when he mentioned that. Gumball is the best cartoon. Zig and Shark? I don't know about that one. Octonauts. I remember that. Care Bears. I never got into that. You would never catch me beating Cycles X. This level's impossible. Bro, King Sandlot. Nah, you're crazy though, King Sandlot. Because you pick up levels and like, there's like a 50% chance that you beat it like 10 times faster than everybody else does. That's like King Sandlot's weird ability. Like, who beats Fog in 2 streams, bro? And I know you, like, pre-practice and all, but still. Not to that degree. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's the most scuffed setup. Dude, I'm so stuck right there right now. PJ Masks. Bro, my little sister liked that show. I'm trying to think, what else did I like? Clarence! No, Clarence is my favorite cartoon of all time. Hands down. Hands down. Y'all know about Clarence? This is the funniest show. I actually rewatched it like 2 years ago, and it's like even more funny now. Like, this show has actually aged beautifully. Y'all know this show? This is my favorite cartoon. It is like, it's just the way the characters talk and like everything about, like, this is the funniest cartoon. All of the jokes, like, it don't matter how old you are. Like, I watched this 2 years ago, and I enjoyed it just as much as I did when I was like 12. I love this show. It is so funny, dude. It is so funny. Favorite show right now, though? Smiling Friends. Y'all know about who watches Smiling Friends? Where's my go? Bro, who watched the final 2 episodes of Smiling Friends yesterday? R.I.P. The show's canceled. I feel like they're gonna bring it back eventually. My brother's obsessed with Smiling Friends, as he should. W. Marcus. Stranger Things. I, like, kind of lost interest. I couldn't finish the last season. I don't know. It didn't really hit the same. Season 1 was just so peak. It was so mysterious and cool. Season 2 I liked. Season 3 I also liked. With the mall, I liked that. Season 4 was, like, cool. I just don't like Vecna. I think, honestly, chat, what ruined Stranger Things for me is Vecna. Like, at first, the show had, like, this mysterious aura, shadow monsters, you don't really know what's going on, there's a Demogorgon, everything's scary. There's, like, gravity and science. But then they had this dude in, like, a gooey costume, Vecna, like, walking around, like, and I think the show immediately lost all of its aura, as soon as they had, like, a weird, ugly dude become the main villain. It kind of ruined, like, it ruined the show for me. Whatever, I don't even care. Oh, and Axolotl, what's up, man? Appreciate the $5. Just got 32 on Bloodbath jumping from Acu. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually a really good run, because that means you almost got through Michigan. And getting through Michigan is the hardest part of Bloodbath. So that's actually good. Power Rangers is peak. Yeah, I never got too into Power Rangers. That's a good one. What about We Bare Bears? You guys remember that one? That's another one I didn't get too much into, but I did like it from what I saw. Bro, Johnny, what are you talking about? Uncle Grandpa? Bro, Uncle Grandpa is valid. That show is, like, ridiculous, but funny. Me and my little sister love that show. Bro, low-key, Family Guy. I love Family Guy. Missed a donation? Did I? Yo, Vortrox biggest fan with the $2. What about Gravity Falls? How could I forget? Gravity Falls, yeah. LXO Curl, appreciate the £1, by the way. No, yeah, Vortrox biggest fan. W username. No, Gravity Falls is one of the greatest cartoons. Highly recommend watching that. Great story, it's funny, great art style. Big fan. That's like a must watch. Like, if you can watch it, well, it's only 2 seasons long too, so it's like you could finish it pretty quick. Anyone seen Wonder Pets? Dude, LT Power, that's crazy. I never thought I'd see somebody mention that show again. Wonder Pets. What about Nickelodeon? What is this dude talking about? What about Nickelodeon? That's a whole channel, not a cartoon. Ninjago? Yeah, that's another good one. Bruh. Yo, Kelly Harris, appreciate the Vortrox membership. Ah! Fairly Odd Parents. Yo, I like that one. That one was always on Nick, and I like that. Favorite horror film? The Fleeks' my favorite horror film is It. 2017 version. Alright, I'm doing this too much. Let's low-key just go from 0 again. Stop reading Cat and lock in. What if I want to? There was this Scooby-Doo Netflix show I used to binge all the time. Was that Mystery Incorporated? I feel like I remember that one being the best Scooby-Doo show. Thomas the Tank Engine. Bro, I loved Thomas the Tank Engine when I was a little 3-year-old. And I still respect it. W Train. Yeah, that one, yeah. Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. I would honestly give that a rewatch. I never really got too much into it, but I remember it being, like, good. Like, it's a pretty good, like, well-made show. Steven Universe. Yeah, I liked Steven Universe a lot back then, actually. I actually never ended up finishing that show, but I like season 1. I was a huge fan. I like missed out on all the good lore. What about Welcome to Derry? I actually have not watched that yet. Is it good? So I love it, and I love it Chapter 2. I watched the first episode of Welcome to Derry, but it didn't really reel me in the same way the movies did. I don't know. I don't know, chat. I have an issue with, like, committing. I have, like when it comes to TV shows, I have, like, commitment issues. Like, I always start shows, and I, like, never finish them. I don't know why. Like, I was loving The Office for a while. Got, like, 4 seasons in, I just stopped watching. I don't know why. I loved Dexter. Got to season 4, stopped watching. I don't know why. Like, I just have no interest in not watching them anymore. That's why I kind of prefer movies. Do you think that it would be a good first rated R show? Do you mean like first rated R movie to watch? Because it's a movie. If so, I would say yeah, because all the characters in that movie are like middle schoolers. And like there's like dirty jokes and stuff like that, but it's not like, there's nothing extreme. Bro, why did I that jump? Yeah. No, yeah, chat, if you like never watch a rated R movie, or even if you have, like, literally no matter, literally no matter what, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Watch it. This is my favorite, this might be my favorite movie ever. This with Pennywise, bro. Y'all know Pennywise? So he's scared, but like, it's not like a corny movie. It's the characters that really do it. I love all the characters. This, I'm not even gonna lie, I think it changed my life. Cause like this is the movie where I realized like, man, like maybe like what if I should be doing like more with my life? Like I should just be an introvert who wants to be a computer programmer. Like what if I should like what if I was an actor? Like this inspired me so much, like these characters and like watching the behind the scenes. Especially cause like I'm like around their age, like when this came out. Like I love all these guys. We got Chosen Jacobs, Sophia Lillis, Finn Wolfhard, Jaden Martell, Wyatt Olef. His name starts with an H, or it's Richard or something. I can't think of his name, but like all these characters are so good, bro. It's so funny, the dialogue in that movie. Highly recommend. If y'all want to watch a good movie, that's like, I'll vouch for that day any day of the week. Any day of the week. You should watch Project Hail Mary, King Sam a lot says. Wait, what is Project Hail Mary? I feel like I've heard of that recently. Project Hail, where have I heard of that? Is that it sounds like a scary movie. Hail Mary. Bro, how did I die to this jump again, bro? Sammy with 100 bits. I watched a lot of movies with my dad, and Project Hail Mary was the first movie my dad said, this is one of the greatest movies I've ever seen. Okay, now I'm interested. Project... Bro, I just typed in the word project on the Google. What? Oh, it's in theaters. Ooh, wait, is this actually good? Exactly, it's in the theaters right now. Look, it has Ryan Gosling. Or is that Reynolds? Oh, so it's a space movie. Believe in the Hail Mary. So is it a funny movie? This guy's always in comedies. What's it about? Hold up. Let me read the synopsis. I can't open it up on the stream though, because it has all my zip code there. Science teacher Ryland wakes up on a spaceship with no reflection of who he is or how he got there. Oh. See, now I'm not going to read any further because it sounds like a mystery. And you never want to watch trailers for a mystery movie because it always spoils it. Yo, Kelly Harris, appreciate the $5. One attempt on low death. Bro, low-key, I'm so down for one attempt on low death. Live stream the movie. Yeah, chat, I'm going to go to the movie theater, point my camera at the screen, and live stream it. And I'm going to say King Samlot told me to do so. That'll be a good stream. I don't remember how to do this. Wait, I actually don't remember how to do this level. Masha and the Bear. Bro, I think my sister used to watch that on YouTube. Dude, that timing is so weird. Come on, I need to get through the beginning. Bro, I miss low death. I love this level. I honestly wish I could have spent more time with it. I don't know how I beat it so quickly. It was like a suffering from success moment. Like, I've been hyped to play this level for like literally years. And I finally play and I beat it in like 6 streams. Oh, dude, I don't remember how to do that part. Whatever, we tried. Bug, baby. Appreciate the dono, bro. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bro, we used to watch that in school in it. Nah, Sammy, you know when, like, if anybody's dad says a movie's good, you kind of know it's good. My dad don't even watch movies. Does he? I don't think so. Bro, I just tried to do the double click in the beginning. Normal raid. Normal person be like. I hope your stream was incredibly normal. Appreciate the raid. Thank you for that raid. I just joined What You Trying to Beat. It's kind of in the title. It's called Cycles X. Oh wait, you're probably back in low death. No, I'm doing Cycles X. Bro. My expectations are high for the Backrooms movie. Me too, Vilt. I hope I don't set my expectations too high and get disappointed. Because remember, reality minus expectations equals happiness. Set your expectations too high and you're way more likely to be disappointed. $25%, we'll take that. We'll take that. Did you watch Team Umizoomi? I think I might have like seen a little bit of that show. That's what the little green dude, the green robot, right? Ah, yo, Bug, appreciate another dono. I don't think you'll be able to verify Cycles X. I don't think you'll be able to verify Cycles X. Actually, I'm gonna verify it right now. Watch this. With this attempt. This attempt. Fluke from 61. Like this attempt right here. Fluke from 6. Alright, that was not a good look. That was not a good look. Bing, ding, ding. Bro, did you watch Tom and Jerry when you were a kid? I did. Fair share. Not like a lot, but like a good amount. Now, my favorite show when I was like, I don't know, like probably like 6 was like Max and Ruby, I think. I'm pretty sure I liked that one a lot. Bro, bug, appreciate the donation. Yeah, I believe in you. Have you seen the Conjuring movie? I did. The Conjuring is a really good franchise. Well, the first movie's the best one, of course. As it usually is. It always goes downhill after the first one, but it was good. Bro. Vortrox being Vecna. Oh no. Nobody tell Jimskin. I didn't jump far enough. I didn't jump far enough. Craig of the Creek. That show kind of came out like after I stopped watching cartoons as a kid. And then I got older and started watching them again. But that was like the period where I wasn't. But yeah, I've seen the Insidious movies as well. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Yo, Lucas, I appreciate the $2. My friend. Pink Panther. Now when I see the word Pink Panther, I think of Pink Pantheress. But I forget. I forget. There's a cartoon actually called Pink Panther. There's a show for it. It's not just a film. Wait, what are you talking about, Ollie Chops? Let's do like 67 to 100. I said let's do 67 to 100. Do flat major as a break. Yeah, I do want to beat that one of these days. Buddy. Buddy! Ah, the 88 click did too late. Fair enough, that's like the hardest click ever. Did I miss another raid? Did I miss another raid? No, I didn't. Oh, there's a lot of raiders that happen to talk at the same time. Yo, Bug, another dono. Appreciate it, bro. What about Squid Games? Oh, yeah. I never watched the last season of Squid Games. I don't like that they ended season 2 on a cliffhanger. It made me lose interest. Low-key. Low-key, chat. Low-key. Alright. I'm thinking, chat. Re-echoed. I saw that, bro. I saw that. You ain't slick, boy. Alright, wait. Let's look here. Chat, I think I need to do a reaction break. Reaction break! Woohoo! Alright, chat. Do we want to watch the 7 levels of Geometry Dash Hackers? That's option number 1. What if Space UK never existed? That's option number 2. Or... yeah, actually, those are the options. Yo, Kingish, appreciate the $2, bro. Try that one insane demon you played. I've played a lot of insane demons. Space UK is gonna make you in a bad mood. Alright, yeah, I guess. Y'all want to see me get mad, or you want to see me look at, like, other hack? Actually, these are both about hackers. Wait, no, this is... No matter what, I'm getting mad. We could just do both, Loki. They're both short. Alright, let's start off with... What if Space UK never yeah, let's do this one. Rage incoming. Chat, say hi to YouTube. We're to film a reaction video. Say hi to YouTube. Ah, yeah. Hydration. You gotta love it, chat. Alright, y'all ready for this? Say hi to YouTube. Alright. What if Space UK never existed? Oh boy, let's see. This'll probably get me fired up. Let's see.
Between 2020 and 2021, a player showed up that was so good at the game that made everyone truly impressed.
Yeah.
He made gigantic jumps.
So impressive.
Jumps like beating the Golden, which was considered top 1 at the time, as his 5th ever demon. He would easily destroy the entire demon list and make insane achievements like verifying Slaughterhouse, which was the top 1 by far at the time, and be the first victor of Acheron, completing all top 75 levels in the demon list. His legacy in the game would last for years as the best player until...
Man, this is already making me think though, like if he didn't verify, we know we hacked now, but if he didn't like pretend to verify Slaughterhouse, Doggy and all them wouldn't have like been like, oh, somebody else beat it, now I could beat it. So then like it inspired other people to beat Slaughterhouse, which was way above the skill level of anybody at the time. So like, yeah, he hacked, but he did like inspire others to like follow his lead, even though he was fake, but they still follow his lead. And now Doggy's verifying Grief because he was a verifier of Slaughterhouse like indirectly. So there's a lot of things that might actually show. Let's see.
Everyone found out it was a lie. For years, he fooled the entire community into thinking he was the best when he actually hacked every single one of his achievements, just clicking over a macro, and the damage he dealt to the game's history.
It's still so crazy how simple his hacking method is. And he got away with it the whole time, man. It's crazy.
Was irreparable. But what if the top player never decided to download Geometry Dash in the first place? How much would have actually changed? Today, we are going to see what if Space UK never existed.
Ooh, let's see!
Stolen top 1s. As mentioned before, he caught the attention of the community when in December 2020 he beat the Golden, which was considered top 1, although it was demoted later to top 2 behind Tartarus. He would eventually keep up crushing the demon list in the next months, and that was already when he started to directly influence the community. At the time, many top players were competing to be number 1 in the point and create list, and since Space UK arrived crushing everyone and becoming the top 1 when he verified Slaughterhouse.
Yeah, bro, he stole the throne from a lot of people, which I've discussed in other videos, but this is talking about what if Space UK never existed, not if he did exist.
Players lost motivation to keep playing, especially RG and Spirit X. Both of them were battling to be the number 1 for weeks, switching places all the time until Space UK came and just surpassed both of them in 2021. And the thing is, both these players would have the motivation to keep the number 1 title if they didn't have an opponent as good as Space UK seemed. Even RG himself admitted that. Seeing someone pass you that quickly and easily when you grinded for years is definitely demotivating. And if
RG was done dirty, like he would have been the top 1 player for quite a while, I think, if Space UK didn't exist. So, like, he kind of got his spotlight stolen, which is just sad, man. I've done a whole nother reaction about that, though, so I'm not going to talk about that too much. Maybe, I don't know, I'll put it on screen.
Space UK didn't play the game, we would surely have one of them as the number 1 for at least a couple of months. And he didn't stay in the top 1 for a short amount of time, he spent years there. His next victim would be the player Crisis, which ironically was a close friend of Space at the time. He would have claimed the top spot in December 2021, but only made 2nd because of Space, and would stay there for a while. Crisis was an insanely underrated player that unfortunately had a reputation of just being Space UK's shadow. He tried for months to surpass him, but he never did. When he was
like, it's just like, from Space UK's perspective, like, how are you going to be friends with the number 2 player and not even feel bad? Like, that's why I was saying, like, in my past videos where, like, I said, like, Space UK's a sociopath. Like, I don't think he's actually a sociopath, but I think it's rather sociopathic to be friends with the person you're competing with and be all buddy-buddy with them and, like, make them be 2nd place for such a long time and not feel bad like that. That's crazy. You gotta be kind of heartless to do that. Actually, no, very heartless to do that. Don't even get me started.
Actually the number 1 player all along, but never actually knew it.
That's still probably the one thing that I'd probably never forgive myself for. No one ever talks about Crisis, even though he was impacted the most. The entire time I was top 1 on the stats for it, pretty much, Crisis was the actual number 1 player. He was top 1 on the stats for a good like 8 months, 9 months or something fucking crazy. But people don't know. Even now that kind of does make me a little sad, but
it makes him a little sad.
Same happened with Wolves, Thunder BT, Jeller, and Snowballer. They were all insanely underrated players as well that got the #1 spot stolen from them. This is a way bigger deal than it seems because getting #1 in the stats viewer can give you an insane momentum to keep grinding and playing the game, and those players could easily be in the top for years if they didn't lose all the motivation seeing there was a guy clearly ahead of them who was hacking. Misplaced levels. Stealing
levels.
top 1 placements is not the only thing that's Space
Yeah, because Slaughterhouse, I mean, wasn't Slaughterhouse an open verification? I think somebody would have eventually verified it, but not nearly as soon as he did it. Not nearly.
Because of the fact that he stayed as the top 1 player for so long, he gave a lot of different opinions and takes about levels that were insanely inaccurate. He had no idea what he was talking about because he hacked all the levels and was not a top player. One of those cases was with the level hard machine. At the time, in 2021, the player Varium verified it, but there were a lot of discussions if it was harder than the top 1 at the time, Tartarus or not. Which looking back, it actually was. But it was misplaced on the list because...
Dude, I didn't know that. Hard Machine would have been top 1 for a while, but I never got that title because Space UK! He said, this level is so easy, it doesn't even deserve a description. Like, dude, come on. Like, how do you, like, I just don't understand how he didn't feel bad.
Space said the level was not that hard and only ended up at the 5th slot. Stuff like this completely destroys the mental of players like Varium, because imagine spending weeks, months, and even years to complete projects like Hard Machine and they end up ditched like that because of a hacker who had no idea what he was talking about and misplaced the level. He never got the feeling of being the verifier at the top 1, never had the glory of that title, and the worst part is definitely finding out it was all a lie. Unfortunately, due to all the changes in 2.2, Hard Machine got obliterated and is now way easier than it once was. But when Varium verified it, it was definitely a top 1. And we obviously need to address the elephant.
Yeah, I actually did not even know that fact. I did not know that Hard Machine would have been top 1 if it was correctly placed at the time. That's really interesting.
Room Slaughterhouse. We're going to talk a little bit more about Slaughterhouse later, but the main thing about this topic is that Space won the race to verify it by hacking the verification, which messed up a lot of placements in the list at the time, especially regarding Firework. Space verified it 5 days before Trick verified it, which would have been the #1 at the time. Trick was
Trick kind of got done dirty too, because he verified Firework, like I said, literally 5 days before Space UK verified Slaughterhouse. So Firework would have been the top 1 for a way longer time, and instead it placed at #2 because it got rated at the same time as Slaughterhouse. Unfortunate.
Only 12 to 30 years old when he did it, and once more, the glory and satisfaction of having a top 1 verified was stolen. If Space UK didn't hack verify it, Firework would be the top 1 for a while before Slaughterhouse was actually verified, and it also wouldn't be a top 1 for only 17 seconds.
I'm glad that Firework is still popular though. Like, it didn't get completely just forgotten about because it placed at #2. Like, no, Firework is still a very relevant level, I feel like.
Tiles stolen. Space had so many titles of both First Victor and Verifier of levels, which were directly stolen from other players that worked hard to achieve them. Starting off with GD Crisis himself. He stole his First Victor title of Firework after Trick verified it. It was his hardest grind and he didn't get the glory of being the First Victor at the time.
Bro, so he stole the #1 place in the demon list from his friend, by the way, somebody he was actively friends with for over 8 months. And he also stole First Victor of top 1 status from him as well. Like, dude. Look, man. No comment. I'm gonna move on.
He also stole the First Victor from Jeller on TrueFet, which was a playtest of the level 2. Space would steal the First Victor from Zoink as well in Aerial Gleam by only 2 minutes. Because of that 2-minute difference, Zoink was still building his...
So he pretended to beat it 2 minutes ahead of Zoink, just so Zoink couldn't get First Victor status. I'm gonna move on.
...in the community at the time and didn't get the glory of it. Skizzle was the first real victor of Oblivion. He played the level for a long time, even before it was verified, and really wanted the title, which was robbed again. Trick would again be a victim of him when Space stole the First Victor title of Abyss of Darkness. It wasn't as impactful as Firework, but was definitely meaningful in a way too, because so many views were being assigned to him compared to anyone else in the community. And finally, at last but definitely not least, Doggy. Space stole the First Victor title from Doggy on the level Acheron, even after he invested more than 120,000 attempts on it, but definitely the most impactful achievement that he robbed was the verification of Slaughterhouse. Space joined the race to verify Slaughterhouse and hacked it. Because of that, he demotivated and got the achievement of many players that were going for it, and especially Doggy, which at the time...
Dude, I just really don't get it. Like, how, in Space UK's shoes, how would you not feel shame and guilt this whole time? Like, it wasn't just hacking for a couple weeks. Like, no, he was lying for years. I just don't understand, like, how at no point he didn't think to confess ever. And even when he did get exposed, he still tried to lie after that and be like, well, I only hacked some things. He actually ended up hacking everything we know. Like, I just, like, how do you not, like, feel bad, man? What kind of, like, mindset? And, like, you can't even use the excuse, like, oh, he was young and dumb. Like, dude, I'm pretty sure he was, like, I want to say 16 during this, maybe 17. Like, bro, when I was 16, I did some dumb things, but I would never consider lying to my personal friends for years and, like, becoming, like, the best player and stealing all of their accomplishments. I would never even think of doing that. Would y'all think of doing that? Like, jeez Louises, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's literally crazy.
Would have been the first victor. But in reality, Doggy is the real verifier of Slaughterhouse. In a video, he directly said that the feeling of randomly getting the verified title of Slaughterhouse was definitely not the same as actually verifying it at the time.
Yeah. So because Space UK ended up hacking Slaughterhouse, we found out, the verification title moved on to the first victor, which was Doggy. So Doggy became the verifier of Slaughterhouse. But, like, after the fact. So it was kind of awkward for Doggy. He's like, he didn't get that hype of, like, yeah, I had to verify the top one. He was like, I beat the top one that somebody else already beat, but at least I'm the first one to do it now. Like, it's just kind of, like, awkward for him. But he still verified Slaughterhouse, technically, so cool title to have under your belt.
And to be completely honest, if Space UK didn't hack it, maybe Doggy would not be the actual verifier of Slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
Verification rates...
Yeah, that is one thing you have to say, though. Like, if he didn't hack Slaughterhouse, maybe, like, people wouldn't even have bothered to try beating it for, like, a way longer period of time. Like, because it got rated as top one, people were like, oh, I gotta beat that. But when it was this impossible, maybe somebody could beat it level, it's like, I don't know, I don't really feel like bothering. So, like, that's one thing about hackers. Like, yes, they do terrible things, but they do kind of push forward the skill cap of the game, which is, like, a good side effect, I guess.
We're completely different than the first Victor race, and after Space did it, a lot of players that were playing it just quit or reduced their activity on the level because they would not get the title of Verifier anyways. The importance of that title was absolutely massive back then, but because of everything that happened, it doesn't mean nearly as much anymore, and that's the whole point. The same goes for all the first Victor titles he took. So many players who deserved recognition lost their motivation because of that, and that significantly changed the progression and the history of the game. So the verifier could have easily been someone else that is not Doggy, like Trick, Zaddy, Cursed, or any top player that was grinding it at the time. It is insanely difficult to predict this because Space verified Slaughterhouse in like 2 weeks, which was insane at the time, and it was honestly...
He verified Slaughterhouse in 2 weeks. And nobody saw any suspicion like, oh, 2 weeks is a little bit crazy for that. Maybe we should look into that. Like, 2 weeks to verify a new top one, which is leagues above the current top one. That's not suspicious. Oh, it's Space UK. It's probably legit. Yeah, but that's the thing, though. Because he built up so much credibility for just being, like, the most amazing player ever, people just trusted him. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Hilarious how he didn't get caught. At last, Space UK also stole titles in the GD Awards. He won as the best player of 2021.
Bro, Trick would have won.
When he was at his peak with more than 70% of the votes. It is insanely difficult to say he would be the real winner since he won by a gigantic margin compared to everyone else. But it seems like it would have likely been Trick. And in 2022, he also won as the best player, but this time...
Bro, Doggy would have had it.
It was actually insanely close as the second...
Wait, my face cam's blocking it, but he got a 28% compared to 22%. It would have been close. I mean, it was kind of close, but it definitely would have been Doggy if not.
Second place was Doggy with Zoink right behind him, so it would have probably...
Yeah, this is also evidence that Zoink was so underrated, because at this point, I'm pretty sure Zoink, like, beat everything Doggy beat and more, but Doggy was more popular at the time. I think. I could be wrong in that, but Zoink has been underrated for, like, years, like, before he ended up blowing up, like, these past 2 years, but, like, he was underrated for a while.
Being one of them instead. Irreversible damage. Besides all the individual players that were affected and how much history was changed in the game, there is a main and biggest factor to be addressed about this situation. GG already had many hackers in the past in its first years of release, like the most infamous example being Cyclic. But the thing is, before Space was exposed, pretty much the entire community was sure that we would not have any major hacking scandals anymore or someone cheating everything. And we were all wrong. The worst part of it is that it was using a very basic and simple method of cheating. Clicking over a macro, which is insanely simple to do, and it somehow managed to work for years. The Demon List also has some blame in this situation, despite being amazing overall doing that job.
Oh yeah, if he shows the thing, you guys are going to be like, what?
letting someone hack all the way into the top position for years like Space did is an insane red flag to their cheat detections.
Yeah.
Although Paco, one of the leaders of the demon list, claims that nowadays it is impossible for someone to climb all the way to the top like Space UK did by cheating, it is not 100% reliable. Because, well, the same thing would have been said.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to mention it, but there was a crazy detail where... let me go pull it up quick, actually. I gotta just go find it. Demon list. You are wrong. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, so check this out. This is crazy. Okay, so at a certain point, this guy messaged the Demon List account, and he was saying that Slaughterhouse 92%, but he was saying Space UK got 92% on Slaughterhouse, and the Slaughterhouse verification video is also faked, and this guy was giving them the evidence about the click delay, which we now know is because he was clicking along to the macro to make it look like he was doing it, but they were all slightly varied. He literally said the exact method of hacking, and you know what the Demon List said? Do you know what the Demon List said? You are wrong. With a thumbs up emoji. And then they never looked into it further. And this was, like, I think literally a full year before he got exposed fully. Somebody literally called out his exact method, and the Demon List said, you are wrong. You are wrong. Like, bro, I just can't believe that detail. And I think whoever said this on the Demon List account is no longer as part of the Demon List. And, like, they apologize for it. So don't hate on the Demon List or anything like that. But it's just crazy that this is an actual conversation that happened way before he got exposed. Insane, dude. Insane.
Time before he was caught. So, in summary, if Space had never existed, many of those top players might still be active in the community today. They would have stayed motivation to defend their top spots and keep pushing their limits. But now, the recognition they truly deserved is something they will never fully receive. Space was caught because he didn't...
Yeah, like, I wonder what Crisis and RG would be doing right now if they didn't get their spotlight stolen by Space UK for so long. Because, like, they both could have been like Zoink, where, like, they're the top one player and they want to maintain it. But they had no chance of maintaining it because the Space UK guy was, like, twice as good as them, even though we now know he's a hacker. So it's like, man, where would they have been today? You never know.
Care enough to make it obvious. But maybe, just maybe, there's some top player that is insanely cautious and good at cheating that has not been caught yet and probably will never be.
Bro, why did that look like foreshadowing for Zoink being a hacker? Bro, I'm gonna be so honest. I'm so sorry, Zoink. I love you, bro. I thought you were a hacker for a while. I had suspicions because Zoink was just like a little bit too good at the game for like a long time. But like, he's not now. Like, he would have easily been exposed by now. And like, also Zoink is just like cool. He's too cool to hack, I feel like. I don't think Zoink's a hacker. He uses face cam and everything. That was one of Space UK's blunders. Never showed his face, never had a hand cam, and also didn't stream. Like, I don't know why we ever trusted it, but like, I kind of thought Zoink was a hacker for a while. Like, back in the day. Like, not anymore, but back then, I was like, this Zoink guy is like as good as Space UK. And he's, I don't know, sus. But obviously he's not. But yeah, subscribe to Vortrox too. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. W chat. W. Are we feeling it? All right, let's get back to Cycles X now. Why don't we? Let's see what we can do. Zoink got a hand cam and streamed and everything. Yeah, that's what gave him a lot of credibility. Yeah, crazy detail, bro. You are wrong. I still can't believe that was an actual thing. You are wrong. All right, let's do some Cycles Xing. Zoink is not a hacker, bro. No, I don't think he is, but I thought he might have been last then because he was just too good at the game. All right, let's do, let's start from 33. By the way, chat, today I'm eating fried catfish. I was supposed to have it yesterday, but I couldn't. So today I'm going out. Donations? Oh, did I miss some donations? Chat, let me go check that. You are wrong. Oh, I did miss them. What the heck? CCF with the $2, $4, $6. Play Beat Bounce on Roblox. Is that like Just Shapes and Beats by Roblox? I feel... Sorry. Excuse me. I feel like I've heard that before. And Dan Dash, appreciate the $1.50. And Bug with the 100 ARS. Thanks, man. And Soph with the $2. Do you have tips for upside down rocket ship? The upside down ship is heavier in old levels. So you just got to always remember that. New emote, you are wrong. Oh my gosh, mods, can you add that? Can you? I don't know how to do emotes. I think some of you guys do. Add the screenshot if you are wrong. Yeah, wait, make that an email on Twitch. That would actually be kind of tough. And Lucas with the $2. No love request today, my friend, but thank you. And FTWNNT 2021 with the £5. Added what you said yesterday to the Pokemon 30th level now as a short. Nice, dude. Enjoy the fried catfish. Thanks, man. Wait, what do you mean? You did it as a short? I want to see this. Oh my gosh. Is it Driftblim? Can you? Oh my gosh. I have actually. Can you make like a Drifloon or probably a Driftblim? Bro, how do you turn off the subtitles on this? Off. And like you jump on it and it like lowers your gravity or something like that, or I don't know, like something like that. Do something with Drifloon or Driftblim. That's my ask. This little purple balloon right here.
Well then, let's do that.
Let's see it. Yo. Creative block usage. Dang. Oh, wait, he did Drifloon and Driftblim. Oh my god, look, he did Driftblim too, the evolution. Pokemon, of course. My friend Alex and Vortrox. He put my name in it! Yo, dude, this level looks sick! Wait, chat, look at this! Are you serious? Wait, you made all this in Geometry Dash? Wait, this is way cooler than I expected. I like the art style. And there's shiny golden Badoon! It's the golden shiny version! Yo. Look at this though. Wait, go back. Look at this. Where it's like you're in the Poke Center. And then you go through like all the animations. Dude, that's so cool. Bro, you gotta... I'm excited for you to finish that, bro. Let me know when you finish that. That's cool. Chat, is that not awesome? That was like way cooler than I expected, dude. Wow. Very cool. We gotta get Pokemon to make an official Geometry Dash level. Bruh, 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 bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. Is it rated? No, he's still working on it. Yo, CCFO311. Appreciate the $5. Well, I'll read your donation. Please play it and I'll give more money. I am playing it. I am playing Cycles X. That was annoying. That was an annoying noise. Why did I do that? Y'all ever just watch me and think of how annoying I am? I feel like I'm That was just so unnecessary. That was an unnecessary noise. I deserve to die 100 more times in Cycles X. Speaking of it, how many attempts we got? Let's do a little ATT check. ATT check, chat. Boom. So we got 7808 on here. 7808. 7808. And let's go to this one too. Cycles X old. I think I have 417, yeah. 417. And then Cycles X start pause 14051. So we have, dang, our attempts are stacking up, chat. We've got 22,276 attempts so far, bro. 22,276 attempts thus far in Geodash. Yo, CCFO311 with another $5, another $5. Beat, bounce, and search up and filter, get the milk. Wait, what are we even talking about? Bounce. You know what? What is bounce? Whatever level it is, I'll play it. Bounce. Bounce party. Sure, let's watch this. Let's play this, sorry. There we go, that was my attempt. I feel like it's copyrighted. The stream, I don't think I played any copyrighted music so far, so I'm gonna try to keep it that way. I feel like I need to do more practice with slow speed ship parts. Also, I still got the freaking pull going. I'll keep it going. Screw it. Screw it. Yo, chat, let's do a, you know what else? A temp check. Let's do a sub check. We are 1,000, like 1,500 subs away. I think we're going to hit 1.2 mil tomorrow, chat. We might hit it tomorrow on stream. Yo, CCF for the $2 on Roblox. Oh, I'm not going to do Roblox today. But yeah, we're 1.5K away, chat. Nuts, bro. And then on Twitch, I am less than 500 followers away from 60,000. So follow me on Twitch if you haven't already. I want to get 100,000 followers this year. Maybe by the end of summer. I don't know. I might be pushing it. I don't know, chat. I feel like this summer we about to have some good streams, man. Because everybody's going to be home from school all day. I'm going to be doing extra long streams. Usually in summer, I stream earlier. Because, like, the reason I stream at 4 is because, like, that's when people in East Coast of United States get out of school. Canada, Florida, New York, all that. And then Europeans, it's, like, late. It's kind of, like, not too late for them. It's, like, 9 or 10 p.m. But the Asians don't really get to watch, unfortunately. It's hard to fit everybody. But, like, in summer, I can stream, like, 2 hours earlier, get more Europeans. My West Coasters will be there. It's 4 minutes after midnight in Czech Republic. Yeah, because you guys are 6 hours ahead. For me, it's 6:04 p.m. I start streaming at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bro, Doggy streams at freaking, like, midnight. Africans, yeah, Africans too. Hour to midnight here. Hi, Grave. Gravefruit. I love your username. It's such a satisfying name. Gravefruit. OMG. I live in Rhode Island. King Callum in Rhode Island. Bro, what goes on in Rhode Island? Is it actually... Isn't it not even an island? Watch Final Destination. Bro, I hate those movies. They're too scary. I feel like it just makes me nervous to be alive. I watched the... Actually, no. I watched Final Destination 1. That one was kind of cool. But I feel like the new ones are just way too, like, scary and gory. I don't know. I think I've only ever had, like, 2 usernames. Bro, chat, I've had a weird history of usernames. My first ever username I came up with was on Club Penguin in, like, probably, like, freaking 2012. My username was Chippy70. I don't know what Chippy was, but that was my name. It was Chippy70. And then my next name, I made him Pop Tropica. And I came up with the name at Camo9099 after the Skylander called Camo. And then 9099 because 9 was my favorite number, but I didn't want to do 4 9s in a row, so I added a 0. Then I downloaded Pixel Gun 3D and I made the username Deathbringer99. That one was pretty freaking aura. I was killing people in Pixel Gun 3D with the name Deathbringer99. I bet people were scared of me in those lobbies. If you played Pixel Gun 3D with Deathbringer99, you know, bro. Dude, can I stop doing that, dude? Can I stop doing 67 and 97? I don't like getting... Like, it's a good run, but why do I keep dying to 96 and 97? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it, bro. It's the worst. My full name. Yogurt Bang? Alright, I think Grapefruit was a nice upgrade. But yeah, I had Camo9099, Chippy70. Deathbringer 99. What else did I have? Yeah, then I kind of stuck with Camo 9099 for a long time. Until I downloaded Geometry Dash, and it was January 2015. I was in 5th grade. Me and my friend Jacob were making Roblox name snipes, which are basically just accounts with cool usernames. He comes up with the name Vortrox, and I was like, bro, Jacob, that might be the coolest username I've ever seen somebody have. And he was like, thanks, man. Fast forward, later that year, I'm still thinking about how cool the name Vortrox is. So I download Geometry Dash. And I'm like, man, I don't really know if I want my name to be Camo9099. What if... I feel bad for doing this, because Jacob's the one who came up with it. What if I took his username, Vortrox? Because I couldn't stop thinking about it. It was the coolest name I've ever heard of. So, I stole the name. And then I ended up starting a YouTube channel with the name Vortrox, and here we are today. It's now like my official internet name. Sorry, Jacob, I kind of stole your username, bro. But no, he knows about it. He knows about it. He thinks it's awesome. I'm actually, fun fact, I'm actually going to see him again this summer. I haven't seen him in like probably 5 years. We're planning to meet up this summer. So that'll be hype. But yeah, thanks, Jacob. And then on Roblox, I changed my name from Camo9099 to Zero Camo eventually, just because it looked cooler. But I still kept, like, the camo part of it. And then I think beyond that, I never really came up with anything else. It was just Vortrox and Camo. Did you graduate college? Yeah, I graduated from Geometry Dash University. Yes, sir. I mean, I kind of went to college. I did dual enrollment in high school. If that counts for anything. In 2019, you were in 5th grade. No, in 2015, I was in 5th grade. I think. Yeah, that checks out. I think 2014 to 2015, I was a 5th grader. Yo, Matt46832, appreciate the $5. Beat Sonic Wave yesterday. Took me 1.5 years to beat it. Holy crap, dude. GG. Truly shows you should never give up on your dreams. It's so true, dude. I never thought I'd beat Bloodbath. But 8 years after I first laid eyes on the level, I did beat Bloodbath. Who lives in Mississippi with the Electrozade? Is there a Doors Floor 3 coming out, Rush 14? Step forth and be recognized. BB. Yo, CCF with the $5 1 Roblox, 2 beat bounce, 3 online filter, 4 type in hurricane or get the milk. Bro, I said I'm not playing Roblox today, bro. We locked in on Cycles X. Shout out how to do a Roblox stream again. Floor 3 is the garden. Yeah, wait, isn't floor 3 the outdoors, or is it different? Grave sees a point. Bro, I keep dying to 50. I remember you still haven't finished 99 Days in the Forest. Yeah, I haven't. Bro, y'all hear they're making a 99 Nights in the Forest movie? It's like actually official. They're making a movie about 99 Nights in the Forest. And at first I was like, bro, what if the Roblox game dies by the time the game comes out? Or the movie comes out? But then I thought again, 99 Nights in the Forest is like a cool concept. Like that could actually be translated to a movie really well. I feel like that one, like the Skibidi Toilet movie is probably doomed. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that's gonna do well. If they're truly making a Steal a Brain Rot movie, I also have very low faith in that doing well. But 99 Nights in the Forest is actually like a story-based game with a pretty cool like aesthetic. I feel like that one has a chance. So it has fun characters. The Missing Kids is a good plot. They should have made a Dead Rails movie. Grand Theft Auto movie. Bro, why haven't they made a Grand Theft Auto movie? They probably don't want people to. They probably would rather people just buy the game. Spend $60 on a game or spend $12 on a movie ticket. It's more profitable to have people play the game. I saw a thing. I'm pretty sure video games is the most profitable industry in entertainment. Remember me, then do it, okay? Alright, CCF. If I'm ever doing Roblox, you can remind me again. Appreciate the 2. A Vortrox movie? Bro, my life is not interesting enough for a movie. No, I want to be in movies, bro. I need to get back into acting. Chat, if I end up moving to New York City next year, I'm definitely going to lock in on acting, because there's no excuse not to, and I'm literally in one of the hubs of the entertainment industry. Yo, Croup Cena, appreciate the 5 Canadian. Press the red button for Vortrox, or you will fail on Phobos at 92%. Red button? What red button? Oh, the subscribe button? I hope that's what you're talking about. Well, I'm subscribed to myself on my alternative channels. You know, Cheese Doodles is not paying the bills. Yeah, bro, the cheese Doodles check's dried up, chat. I'm only getting $2 million a month now from Cheese Doodles. It's a tough life, chat. Bruh. The sub button. Okay, yeah. Agree. Koopsina's right. He is the most correct Koopa in the entire chat. GD University doesn't exist, you fraud. Look, man. You gotta be in the know. If you can't find out about GD University, you probably don't deserve to be there. It's an exclusive high-tier club. Harvard and Yale wish they could be GD University. It's so exclusive, they don't even give me a diploma. Because you just know. Bro. Chat, I'm not gonna lie, my arm is kind of tired. My finger is also kind of tired. And we have been live for 2 hours and 15 minutes. So, I think that's about all the time I got for you guys today. I will be back again tomorrow with more streams. Yippee! Let's find some people to stream, chat. Appreciate y'all for being here, man. We had a fun stream. All right, we're gonna raid. Let's see. Who do we want to raid on Twitch? Well, let's pick YouTube first, because YouTube I only have like 2 options, because people usually have their raids turned off. Did I miss any donos? No, we're good. I think I got them all. Yeah. All right, let's do some raids, chat. Appreciate y'all for being here, man. Fun stream, good reactions, good conversations today. It was actually a really fun stream. I've had fun today. All right, we're gonna raid Tato on YouTube, and then on Twitch, we're gonna do. Let's raid Cooper Mitchell. Yeah, I've been seeing his stuff. Did he beat it? Oh, never mind. Yeah, let's raid him. Cooper Mitchell. He's trying to beat Bloodbath right now. All right, appreciate y'all for being here, man. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye! See y'all! And we're almost at 1.2 mil subs, by the way. Sub